Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg and to a circuit that in one form or the other has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. 7 rights and just 3 left-handers make up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is flat out, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Liam Lawson lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Antonelli, Nico Hülkenberg, and Piastri, Alonso, Colapinto, Bortoleto, and Pierre Gasly, Verstappen, Russell, Carlos Sainz, and Behrman, Albon, Pierce, Esteban Ocon, and Lewis Hamilton. Tsunoda, Hayes, Hadjar, and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And so, we welcome you to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me for this race, and it's going to be some race, is Anthony Davidson. It feels like an obvious question, but I think everyone wants to know, at this stage, are you nervous or excited?
Probably at the start of a race, it's where your heart rate's at its highest in anticipation. And you've got to be in the right mindset. You've got to be thinking there inside the car, what can go right? How can I be opportunistic rather than what can go wrong? And how do I protect my position? Look forward and stay positive. It's easy to say, very hard to do when you're in that position.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
All right,
Okay,
on
here
pole.
we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
All right, so we're going to stick with the standard strategy because I'm not done and fucking around with it. Like I have in other races and made an absolute meal of it. So we're going to stick with what the game recommends, which looks to be a 2-stop, stopping first onto a little cheeky little soft tyre stint in the middle, and then onto some mediums at lap 23. The first stop, lap 16 laps on the hards. Then a cheeky little 7-lap stint on the softs, into a 13-lap stint on the mediums to finish off. Should be sunny all the way through, a little bit cloudy at the end, so track temp might drop, helping out the life of those mediums. Hopefully. All right. Let's get on.
Oh, what has happened? We need to know who's going to come out in front as we see
5
Lance
lights.
Stroll hitting the barrier and going over the curb one more time.
Lance Stroll's interrupted the start. We're away and we've made a dog of a start, so probably a good thing you didn't see that. As Norris has uncharacteristically made spots on lap 1. So I've got a Ferrari up my inside. Yeah, could not have timed that any better. All right. Lando's pretty determined to sail off into the sunset. We just need to find a nice rhythm here and not let him get away too much. It's like Hulkenberg has overtaken Leclerc for third. In behind us. As we're just sliding our way through turn 4.
We're accumulating somewhere on the MGUK. To manage this, we're going to need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
Less updates.
Copy.
Alright. Back in we're in Lando's DRS now. We should be able to just sort of chill in here for a while. At least until we're closer to the first pit stop. We're about a second faster than Hulk behind us last lap. Oh, fucking any Apexes in chat, Jesus Christ. Just barely hanging on to Lando here. About 1.3 faster than Hulk last lap. Gap's out to 4.1, back to third already. We're only on lap 4. So the Hulkenberg train has very much left the station. So it's helping me and Lando just sort of cruise off into the sunset here at the moment. Science is out. Rickson, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Thanks, Rickson. We're just cruising at the moment. Only lap 5 of 36, so we don't need to do anything too crazy just yet. We just sort of stick with Lando, create a nice little buffer back to third, thanks to Hulkenberg holding up the rest of the field. Then we'll start getting aggressive later in the race. See how we go after the first pit stop. See how we're sitting. And stay in Lando's DRS. Lando's got good pace. We've got good enough pace to keep up with him. So we can break 50 metres early, apparently. First stop will be around lap 15.
Okay, Liam.
15, 16. Onto a set of soft tyres.
So do your best to get past and get on with the race.
Yeah, lap 16 is my pit window. But now, they want us to overtake Lando. We can turn the wick up a little bit, I think. See if we can get up to the back of him again.
Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there.
Oh,
Nice
I've
one.
overshot
Long
that.
way to go in this race, though, so keep your head
Oh,
down.
fuck me. There is no grip out there. Ugh.
I believe in you, mate. You need to
Great
save
stuff.
some
You hit
energy.
that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
Oh, I've been over-undered. With a double dose of DRS. Means we'll get back around Lando. Got plenty of energy in the tank. Haven't really been using it too much because we haven't needed to. Alright, get back to Hulk now, 5 seconds, so Lando and I have a good little cushion now. How long have I played F1? Since F1 2012, really? Oh, what the fuck am I doing there? What, like, it's 2 laps in a row. What are we doing here? Yeah, first game was F1 2012. Played mostly every year. I skipped a few in the middle, like 2016, 2017. But pretty much most of the years between 2012 and this game, I've played at least like a career mode or something like that. Oh, I need to stop looking at fucking chat is what I need to stop doing. Driving off the road! Just let Lando by. Stop looking at chat in the corners. Keep it for the straights. Yeah, just too much exit curb on turn 1. That's what spun us last time. A fucking sausage curb of death. I need to stay off it. Alright. We got 5.6 back to Hulk. He's conducting that train very well. Played since F1 2015? Nice. You pretty much played every game since then, or? They had a few weak years, like 16 and 17 were very meh, from what I remember. But a lot of the recent ones have been really good. Oh, nice. That was your big brother that got you into it? Is he like into the F1 games and then you saw him playing them and he got you into them? Oh, that's cool. Pretty good run there. Do I have taken corner one? Yeah, corner one's a good spot. If I can get a good run. Oh, don't overshoot it. Although I get a warning for a collision, I'm pretty sure he turned in still, even though I was missing the corner by about 50 meters. Alright, let's try not drive off the track and let him past again, eh? I'm only looking at the chat at the straights now. Not during the twisty bits. See what pace we've got when we're actually in clean air instead of Lando's wake. And not touching the curbs! Like that. So we've got to start deploying some of this battery.
Isaac's in the pits. That's Isaac in the pits.
All right, Hulkenberg and Hadjar in the pits. First ones to blink, lap 13. Bit early for hard tyre runners, I think. Sorry, twisty bits. I'll look at chat on the straight. Yep. Fixing the AI for F126. Well, they might update it because there's technically not going to be an F126 game. It's going to be an update to F125 with the 2026 cars. I don't know what they're going to do, how big of an update that's going to be. From what I've seen online, we should be seeing it around June. The speculation is we'll get it when this current in-game season ends, which I think is the first week of June. So I guess we'll probably hear some more, hopefully in the next couple of months. We'll hear a bit more about the 2026 cars coming to the game and the update itself as a whole, what's going to happen with it. Because I've done a lot to fix the handling model between 24 and this game. The handling model in 24 started out dog shit, and then they fixed it. And in this game, it's actually... The handling model's not horrible. The cars do four-wheel slide a lot more than other games, which I've noticed. which you may have noticed every time through the final turn. Oh, better than buying a whole new game. I'd rather pay like 50, 60 bucks for essentially a DLC than pay another 90 to 100 for a whole new game like we do every year. I still reckon EA should have had like one F1 game and then just update it as it goes with the new cars, and like make each update a $60 DLC. You get all the cars, you get updated tracks. If new tracks come onto the calendar, and like Las Vegas did a couple of years ago, and all of that.
Oh, great stuff.
1,000. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. Because I'd be converting that to Australian dollars. I'm not sure what that conversion would be. But no, this game cost... The full game for me cost around... I think it was about 100 Australian dollars. Krona. I'm not sure what country is that from? What country are you from? If you don't mind me asking, that is. I'm not sure where Krona is from. I want to say like Indonesia, but I don't think that's right. Okay, also we're boxing this lap. Norway. Oh god, I was fucking way off. Holy. Norway. Alright, let's not balls up our pit entry here, eh? Yeah? I've sped. I sped in the pit lane. Oh, that's gone well. Okay. It's about 1,000 krona for... Yeah, I'm not sure what the conversion rate is to Australian dollars. $1,002. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to put in some banger laps here. It's gonna have to be quali laps on these soft tires. Make the most of US dollars be 10,000. Is that 1,000 US dollars to 10,000 krona? Is that what you're saying? shit. I think everyone else might be one-stopping. It's all right. It's a bit of action. Got some passing to do. Oh, sorry, Max. I was about 50 meters too late on the brakes there. All right, a lot of the hard tyre runners are pitting now. Yeah, everyone's going to do about 17 laps on their mediums. I'm going to do about 13 on mine. All right, Norris is boxed behind us. We're going to box next lap, but so we're not really going to get a pace comparison. Him on his new mediums to me on these old softs. We'll have to see what the gap is back to him once he's out of the pit lane. Looks like we're about half a second faster than Hulk on that last lap, which probably isn't the delta I was hoping for. Being on mediums, being on softs compared to hards. Ten seconds back to Hulk. It's about 15 back to Lando. And I've got a 10-second penalty, so it's going to be about a 25-second stop. So I'm probably going to come out around Antonelli. Because I've got that 10-second speeding penalty to serve as well, which is going to murder me. So So we're going to have some driving to do in the last stint on those mediums, chat. It's going to get exciting. Don't speed this time. All right. So I think we're going to come out around 8th or 9th, around Antonelli, maybe Bortoletto. It's going to feel like a fucking eternity. Right, about 2 seconds behind
Okay, Liam.
Bortoletto. Race leader.
Copy that.
All right, we got some driving to do here. See how far up the top 10 we can get by the end of this race. About 12 laps to go. Rarely see overtake at the final corner, but he was so slow. Fucking wide there again. Something like that.
Okay, Isaac's coming in for his stop now.
All right, about 1.6 faster than Kimi on that last lap. I think we got a free position there because someone ended up in the pits. Not catching anyone's DRS though. That's the problem. All right, 10 laps to go. Russell on hard's the only one in the top 6 on that tyre. Got to run a lap on medium ERS so I can recharge some battery and then knock it back up onto hot lap. Give myself a little bit more margin. I think we're running up into turn 3. We're running really low on battery. went way too shallow there. Got DRS, but he's not going to catch us onto the end of this straight. It's 8.7 to Piastri in front. You're gonna end up in 6th again. Starting to think the 2-stop wasn't a good idea.
Yes, mate, we hit the target. Nice work.
Yeah, we gained 2.5 seconds on Russell that lap. I think him and George might be fighting. Oh, that's 3 laps in a row I've done that. Just blow up the last corner. Another 2 seconds gained on Russell there. I think if I don't get to Russell, I think if I get to Russell with 4 laps to go, it could be on for a couple of positions because Oscar's not that far in front of him, and then Oscar, Charles, so Max, Oscar, Charles, and George Russell are all in each other's DRS. They're all within sort of 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds of each other. Here they are. There's the group. We can finally see them. We just need to get up to them with a couple of laps to go. Give us a chance to pull some moves. And hopefully have some... Well, no, we'll have a tyre advantage, but hopefully we have at least enough tyre to fight. You can see there's Russell just heading over the crest, heading down into turn 4. I think Leclerc and Max are fighting up in front too, so it could be a chance. 5 to go. Laps are disappearing quickly. Russell's fallen off the back of the other guys. All right. Free to go after this. Lock the wheel. That was rubbish. Lock the rears again. Got past. Why didn't I downshift there? Yellow flag. Oh, Kimi Antonelli's out. He's pulled up to the side, up the escape road at turn 1. Alright, we're not going to win this. Still could grab a podium here, though. Not doing that, I won't. All right, 2 to go. Come on. We can get to the back of these guys this lap. Haven't left myself with a lot of ERS to use, though, which is an issue. All right, settle down. The rears are going. Renoska's DRS. Oh, Oscar and Charles getting a bit frisky. Oh, fuck! Fuck me, what am I doing, brother? Getting greedy. It's getting too fucking greedy. My last fucking... It's my last rewind. I don't have any battery! I left it just a touch too late. Yeah, we ran it just one lap short. One more lap, I think we might have been able to make some moves. Oh, never mind, we're going to bin it on the last corner and come sixth.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Yeah, bit off a bit more than I could chew at the final corner there. Fuck.
Is over.
Um,
Norris takes the checkered
yeah.
flag.
So note to self, 2-stop around Austria. Does not work. Just one
And
stop.
that's 2 wins in a row now.
You've probably,
Something special,
you've probably thrown a win away there by 2-stopping.
Long way to go.
I don't know why the game decided to suggest it, but and why I went along with it. Nice, dude.
All that hard work, all that graft on track, now being rewarded as they make their way onto the podium.
Yeah, that was
Norris holds the trophy aloft.
at least a podium gone begging there, I think. But I mean, P6, not too bad. It's still points for the team, so we'll take it. I'm always disappointed when I don't win around Austria because it's normally a track I can trust myself to win on.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of